Hey there, Captain Canada here, or Joseph if you prefer. It's the end of all the Canada Day and 4th of July celebrations, so now it's just regular days again. Sorry I wasn't talking at the beginning of this recording there. I didn't realize there was people in the area that I was walking through, and I didn't want to interrupt what they were doing. Yeah, show you where I'm at. What a weird little cobblestone paths. See these brick, I guess you call it brickwork, whatever you call it, these different kinds of stones they use for the walking paths. See them around town. Don't know how common they are in the rest of the world, or if they have different styles. If they're the same shape, or other people have hexagon shaped stones or square shaped. I don't know. But yeah, I have to listen to reruns of this podcast called Knowledge Fight because unfortunately the great Alex Jones reviewers have ended their podcast. They I don't think they went after every episode Alex Jones ever did, but they seem to have called it quits. And that makes me sad because I wanted to experience all of the Alex Jones tale through their eyes as they break things down and tell a more complete story. Yeah. But I just want to talk about something that I talked about in my last walk talk, which was some people believe in they have superpowers. I don't believe I have superpowers, but there are those in the RLSH community that do make that claim, and I don't hold that against anybody for having those beliefs in themselves. I just want to warn people to be careful about going around saying you have superpowers, because people very quickly jump to the conclusion that there's something wrong with you, or will judge you very harshly. But you might be judged very harshly anyways, so that might not be exclusive just to people who claim they have superpowers. But I would just, I don't know, be careful about who you tell that to. And overall, if you're gonna put on a super suit and go out into your community, unfortunately, when you go out into your community wearing your cape or your helmet of choice, people will take that pretty differently, and you gotta be prepared for people in your life to to not take it well. Not everyone's entitled to their opinions, and I try not to hold that against people. Nobody is forced to like real life superheroes or respect them or respect anybody, really. It would be nice if everybody was entitled to respect, but that's just not the case. And I'm not going to force that from anybody. That's my way of showing respect, is letting people decide for themselves what they want to think. I got a lot of spare cord on my charging cable right now. It's a little unsightly. Wish I just had a shorter cable. It would work just fine. Yeah, it's a lovely day today. Sunday. It's a lovely day. It's gonna be a short stream. I'll do a longer one later on. Just have to go do something, and then after I'm done doing that, then I'll go carry the pallet. Because it is time for the weekly pallet carry. And we are behind schedule as far as live streams are concerned, but it's a fairly new schedule, so it's not the end of the world. It's a beautiful day today. What else is there to say? It's not too cold, it's not raining. It's not much that needs explaining. That could never really be true, 'cause what I always have to explain to you is that life matters. And I'll keep trying to hammer in that message that life matters and every day is a victory, because I just want people to understand that. Even I have trouble understanding it sometimes, but through sheer brute force and determination, I think we can hopefully convince somebody. That's what I'm hoping. Oh wait, I turned the camera around right at the wrong moment to the bear statue. I love this statue. Just a really nice statue. But yeah, congratulations on getting to this day in human history. It is a lovely day. We had a viewer for a second there. It was miraculous. Yeah. I hope everybody had a happy 4th of July or a happy Canada Day a couple days before that. I just hope you had a good day no matter what day it is. Right now, Co-op has a really good deal on these 2-kilogram bags of yogurt. I get a bit of a discount, so I get them for about $12. Ooh, pop tent. But it's like vanilla yogurt. It's really good. It's Yogo. You know, Yogo with an I and the 2 little dots. It's really good yogurt. I'm tempted to stop at the exercise machine and do a round on there, but I don't know. Kind of would rather spend that time at the Dollarama. And that area is kind of occupied right now. The machine isn't being used, but people are using the table over there, and I just feel like it'd be a little awkward Hey, we got an upvote. Rock and roll. Things are moving now. I was just saying that I'm not sure if I'm going to do the exercise machine, but I think I will do it later on this evening. But I'll get quite a bit of exercise today regardless, because it's pallet day. It's time to carry the pallet. I just have a couple stops to make, and then it'll happen. It's my favorite exercise. It's so much fun. There's a little bit of a breeze today, but it's not too bad. It's just enough to keep things cool. Hopefully it's not going to rain. There's some kind of ominous looking clouds up there that could become something. But we'll see what happens. From the sounds of it, it's getting pretty bad down in certain parts of the states there. Sounds like either you're raining or you're boiling, which is pretty much what we've been transitioning through too. Hot weather, rainy weather, and that's the two channels that exist now. Oh, the Schofield kid. Hey, man, he says, hey, how you doing, buddy? I'm glad to hear from you. Sorry I haven't streamed in a while there. Can't blame it all on technical difficulties. A lot of it was just me not getting into the groove of things. But it's pallet day today, so I had to make sure all my streaming stuff is ready to go so I can carry the pallet and, you know, do my stream while I do that, because that's always fun to get another 10 kilometers in that way. But yeah, it's just about Saskatoon season here. If I look real close, I might even be able to find some that, yeah, there they are. Check it out. We got fruit that's pretty well ready to go. They're tasty, I tell you. I might have to grab at least a single berry there. These things are good. But I realized if you haven't had Saskatoons, they're kind of hard to describe. They're similar to a blueberry, but they have their own distinct Saskatoon flavor that you can really only compare to themselves. That's good. That's really good. I'm gonna grab a couple more actually, because they're already ripe. I can't believe it. I guess it is July, and July is Saskatoon season. They're good Saskatoons. I think I'll come back when there's not very many here, but I need to find a good Saskatoon area now that the season is here, and I can fill up rather than a bucket. I find filling up one of those cloth bags, those reusable bags. Yeah, excuse me, my mouth is all buried up. I find you get one of those cloth bags, it soaks up any excess juice from the berries, and it's a lot less messy. But yeah, the Schofield kid, the returning champion. I don't know if you're still there, but go check out the Schofield Kids channel. He's got these adorable bunny rabbits, and he quite often does live streams with them. And I always appreciate him stopping by the live stream. Yeah, there's more berries here, but these ones I think are going to take a little longer to get ripe. Won't take very long for these to get picked. Just a couple of them floating around. And this is a pretty busy area, so people will probably... Although I just grabbed those berries back there, and it's kind of surprising that nobody's picked those yet. You know, these are kind of free for anybody to pick. And I had seen... because I like to always talk about fucking Skyline Superhero, like I can't talk about anything else. But I like to highlight him because he's put a lot of information about himself out there, and he's got his shit together. That he had this community help app that basically he puts these stickers all around town, and you scan the app and it can get you help with all the different services. But it also lets people know where fruit trees are. And that's just great. That's just practical. Oh, wait, I got to get a picture of this guy. Look at this adorable little critter. Look at this. That's so cute. So cute. Hello. My critter. I'm glad I got you on camera. I just walked right up and he was, oh, he's down there. Hey there. What you doing? What you doing? If I had a treat, I'd give it to you. You're so cute. You're just a tiny, chubby little guy. Look at you, huh? Look at you. What are you thinking, huh? Seem kind of curious there. I wonder if he'll pop back out one more time, or might be gone for good now. An adorable little chipmunk. Wow, that's just adorable. Yeah, I'm just gonna go stop at Dollarama. Then after I stop at Dollarama, I'm gonna go to the hospital and visit my dad there, and that's just my plans for now, kind of thing. I'm just hoping it's not gonna rain, because that will change my plans. But then part of me, and I won't change my plans even if it does rain, because it's not that hard carrying the pallet in the rain. And I specifically didn't put socks on just in case it does get wet, because a lot of the times I find myself, because I don't have a good way of packing up my wet socks, I just end up finding a garbage can and throwing them away. I know that's wasteful, but I just have a hard time carrying around dirty or wet socks. It just feels like a biohazard to me, you know. But I work my socks pretty hard. They have served. By the time they get retired, they have served well. Much like my my capes. I recently retired a cape, and it needed it. It had already been taken out of retirement, but since being taken out of retirement, it had already taken a bit of a beating. So I'm trying to keep this cape nice and shiny, because it's so nice and white right now. It's basically transparent. It's so white. Yeah, I love a fresh cape. Yeah. Gonna be apple season soon too. That's the real feast. Crab apples. Every year I regret not finding a way to preserve them. Maybe this year will be the year I make applesauce or something. I'd like to dry them out, actually. I think that would be a nice way to preserve apples. Have a nice crunchy little ball of apple. I don't know if you can dehydrate just a full apple, or if you have to cut it up. Yeah, no, yeah. I like having the shield because I feel like it makes my outfit a little more complete. Because, you know, I like some people thinking I'm just a goofy guy in a cape, but kind of looks like I mean business, and I don't want to mean business too much to the point where I'm looking for trouble. I'm worried I was falling into that territory a little while back, where I thought this couple was fighting. Turns out they weren't really fighting, and when I went over kind of asking what was going on, they kind of told me to fuck off, and I should have just accepted that because I was getting into their business. I have no authority, you know. But I kind of thought somebody was calling for help at a certain point, and so I was a little perturbed in a way that they had made a scene. But people are entitled to make a scene. Making a scene is me being too sensitive to what was happening when nothing was really happening. A scene wasn't really happening. That was me just think I was looking for trouble, you know. I thought there was trouble happening when there wasn't happening. And I asked, and they said, fuck off. And I should have left it at that. Like, that's no problem. Like, I shouldn't feel like I am entitled to any kind of respect, especially not when I am a thing of comic books. People think I'm playing Maple Leaf, you know? I love the way make-believe sounds like maple leaf. Kind of a fun play on words there. I'm not playing make-believe, I'm playing maple leaf. Kind of sounds stupid though, doesn't it? That's okay. It's okay if things sound a little bit stupid sometimes. Yeah. Just gotta check the time real quick. Okay, it's just after 8 right now. I'm just debating, yeah, no, I'm gonna go stop at Dollarama because as much as I gotta go to the hospital, I do not have to pay the prices for hospital snacks. It's ridiculous, I'll just say that. It's $3.50 for a small bottle of pop. I guess that's just unreasonable. Yeah, no. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, no, apologies to that couple that I bothered. I understand having a good time can look like something that it's not. I'm acting like Phoenix motherfucking Jones in a bad way. And I don't want that. So, my deepest apologies. Because what's more Canadian than saying I'm sorry? And I don't think they told me to fuck off. They said take a hike or something like that. And it was just the lady. And I got a little upset. But it was basically, love is complicated, and I shouldn't be too judgmental. And I don't think I was, but at the same time, I should have been all right that they wanted me to go away. That should have been my confirmation that everything was all right and that everything was cool. And it was just the fact that I got a little bit like huffy about it. Like, why did you make a scene kind of thing is what I was saying as I walked away. And they were just being exuberant. You know, like first they were kind of yelling at each other, but then the guy walked away, then he came back, and then they were hugging, and then she was I couldn't tell it. It kind of seemed like she didn't want to be hugged, and so I kind of just wanted to make sure that everything was all cool. I didn't want to be a dick, and but because she was like, take a fucking hike, I was like, oh, why are you making a scene kind of thing, and that is wrong of me, because they weren't making a scene, they were just enjoying themselves, or you know, interacting in the way they were interacting. It wasn't hurting nobody, they weren't hurting nobody. It was no big deal. It was just me misreading body language. So again, I'm sorry. I'm basically going back to the spot that happened. It happened right beside the Dollarama that I'm going to right now. If I happen to run into that couple again, I will apologize in person, because I was a bit of a wet blanket when they told me to get out of there kind of thing. Because and it's, you know, I can mind my own business, you know. But at the same time, I'm just want to make sure everybody's all right, you know. And everybody was, so it was all good. The only thing that was wrong was my reaction to what happened. I'm the one who needs to improve in that situation. Yeah. So I hope I don't let anybody down by not being the perfect member of my community. But I do what I do because I'm concerned, and sometimes I make stupid decisions. And I don't want to make that my my prerogative that I do all the time, but yeah, no, I'll always try to improve. I probably should have named this stream something a little bit more interesting than Captain Canada's Live. Normally, I thought I had learned my lesson about that it's actually the title of the stream that makes the most difference. And I should think of that as a viewer. You just think of things as a viewer, and you kind of understand what to do as a creator. Like getting views from people just dropping in and out of the stream. I don't mind that because that's how I give views on streams. And a lot of times I pick streams based on the titles, not just the thumbnail or... well, that's pretty much all you got to go on. Thumbnail and title, and that's about it. And maybe the creator. Yeah. But I'm just going to grab something sweet to eat. I don't know what I'm going to grab. A chocolate bar of some kind. Another couple days, it'll be payday Friday again. And you know what payday means? It's going to be chocolate bar and lighter night again on Friday. So that's always good, you know. It's my favorite interactions I have with people, you know. Everybody loves a chocolate bar and a lighter. And yeah, it just works, you know. But I like to take advantage of those cheap chocolate bar prices, and that's why I'm going to grab one right now. 66, I think it's 66 cents for a chocolate bar, something like that. Sounds about right. Yeah. I'm tempted to cut the stream off right here because things are pretty dead. Yeah, I might as well just do that because I'm just going to have the little walk back to the hospital. So rather than cutting off the microphone, I'm going to just cut the stream off here. Thank you all for watching, especially to my awesome moderator. And the thing is, we may throw away the idea of moderation, mainly because I don't want to put anybody in the position of having to censor people. And I don't want to censor people, but I also understand that you do censorship because other viewers that might otherwise be enjoying the stream, they feel they have to leave because somebody's being horrible, you know? And me not having censorship might be allowing another person to be kind of horrible to somebody else. And it's okay if you're being horrible to me, but even that bothers people, seeing somebody abuse old Captain Canada. And so maybe taking it out of my hands is the way to go. Alrighty, I'm Captain Canada, Joseph Arthur Roszell. I want to thank you for watching. I want to wish you all luck in the world. I love you, and I want you to remember that suicide is never the answer. Peace out for now. Thank you for watching.